Hello everyone, we are from BBL Team 517. Here we will present our project progress on vulnerability assessment and penetration testing. Here our project team, firstly our project manager Mr. Muhammad Idris, and here myself, Stephen Julano, and my colleague, Jessica Santa, Hamam Awes, and Bumi Aryadi Rangga. Next, okay, our project focus on two key security methods, such as vulnerability assessment and penetration testing. A vulnerability assessment is the process of detecting and analyzing potential security gap in a system, and the penetration testing simulates an actual attack to determine which vulnerabilities can be actively exploited. Both of these are essential for ensuring web application remain secure from attacks. Okay, next. So to get our work, we are following this structural methodology. We begin with the pre-engagement interaction to define the scope, move into information gathering, and followed by vulnerability analysis, then exploitation to test the finding we have found in vulnerability analysis. And finally, we conclude with reporting. For the information gathering phase here, we are utilizing several key industry standard tools. These include Nmap for network mapping, Nikto for web server scanning, and WhatsApp for web application analysis. Next.
Okay, here I will present to you about our few findings in this PBL, which is penetration testing. The first one is CWE, there is improper input validation, which is the webs from our scope. There is no input validation, no validation like the character or the long text of the character. So it make a possible threat about like DOS or maybe DDoS that can conclude from the common weakness. There is a CWE20 like improper input validation, and the second one is CWE614, which is a sensitive cookie in HTTPS session without secure attribute. uh, we caught it from the burp suite. We intercept the network, and we see about the cookies. There's no HTTPS, there's no encryption that makes a possible threat about uh, man in the middle METM. So we conclude from our finding is CWE 614 sensitive cookie in HTTPS session without secure attribute. Maybe that's all from me.
Next is our team's logbook. Our current progress is 45%. First, we carried out the pre-implementation activities such as preparing the RPP, NDA, and ROE. Then we gather a lot of information about the target during the information gathering stage. After obtaining the target information, we perform a vulnerability analysis using several tools such as Nmap, Nikto, and WhatsApp proxy. After that, we begin to utilize the result of the vulnerability analysis to determine what impact would occur on the target. Next, on this slide, we show the job desk distribution or tasks within the team. Our team consists of the four members, namely Stephen Juliano, Hamam Awis Zukimi, Maseka Septa Bintang, and Bumi Arya Dirangga. Each member plays an active role in every stage of the process, which include information gathering, vulnerability analysis, exploiting, and reporting.
Okay, so moving on to slide 11, obstacle. So during our FVIPT project, we encountered two main challenges. The first one is skill issue. Some tasks requires advanced exploitation technique and deeper knowledge of certain tools than our team initially had. This slowed us during recognition and exploitation phase. So to manage this, we allocate extra time for learning, watching tutorial, reading documentation, and doing small practice labs. Although progress was slower at first, this effort helped us close important knowledge gaps and improve our overall capability. The second one is network issue. We face unstable and restricted environment that limit our ability to run content scan and simulate attack very. So firewall, segmented subnet, and intermittent connectivity cause incomplete scan result and force us to repeat tests. In short, lack of event skill and network conditions were our main hurdle, and we addressed them to target learning and using VPN. And the next one is future plan. Our next step are to flood. The first one is we will continue the penetration testing to complete coverage of the target system. So this means revisiting area where scan are incomplete and performing more thorough validation of discovering issue and verifying fix once remediation is applied. Second, we will adopt a gray box testing approach. Going forward, gray box testing provide the best of the both worlds. So we will have privileged or internal information such as architecture diagram or credential for lower privileged account or particular network maps. We will still simulating a real attacker coordination. This approach let us test more target, attack path, and validate internal control and discover issue that truly black box testing might miss. Combining continuous penetration with gray box method will increase our coverage and the accuracy of our finding, and we will help the team learn faster by working with more realistic information.